It all
just like the rest of the world. Are we recording? I don't know. Yeah, probably.
There's no way to check, right?
How much space you got on that laptop? Because I don't even know how much space it takes.
Not much. Remember, like I said, it's not actually that big.
Right.
That wasn't the Rodoni.
all dicks. All dicks.
Intro done. Fucking wankers. We good? G'day, guys. Welcome to Pro Players. With me as sometimes Jared
Hi.
and the Daniel.
Hello, I'm here. I'm awake.
Alive.
You're awake and alive.
Alive.
And my name's Rob. We do not have the whackers. We're running uncut, unsupervised,
Raw. It's about as raw as it gets, I
very
think.
raw, unedited, etc. So be prepared for some shit talking. Boys, what have we been playing?
Destiny 2.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
We're back
We're back.
on the Destiny
Hitting
bandwagon.
it hard.
Why?
Hitting it harder than that.
Why are we playing
redhead
Destiny again?
Child.
Jesus. Why are we playing Destiny again, Jared?
Expansions. Shadowkeep. Shadowkeep, that was called? I really know nothing about games.
Is it weird that they lured us in by saying it was going to be free to play and then we went out and spent money on it?
No.
Not for us.
No,
That's quite
that's
normal.
quite normal. Very good. It's very good content.
So we played Destiny 2 on release, just to clarify. Burned through the content in
A week.
And then...
Didn't play it ever again
Correct.
for 2 years.
Whereas the same thing happened to Destiny 1, but we kept playing.
Yeah.
Destiny 2 did not.
No, but we are back and it is amazing.
There is a shitload. If anyone hasn't come back to Destiny 2 since release or just hasn't played it,
Daniel?
oh boy, is there some content, Daniel.
I don't believe you.
But you don't have to.
So you played on release
Yeah.
Yeah.
and...
I mean, it's a game. It was fun. And then, we got up to the brass tacks, which you always do, which is raiding. And
It's like 4 raids now.
Yeah, so we got up to the initial raid. We were not underpowered, but we were right on. Which
Nice.
for people at our skill level, not ideal.
Not Nightfall. Nightfall with weekly hard strikes.
So, and then there was
Raid was the thing
There
with the
was
stealth mechanics, and there was a lovely girl trying to walk us through it. We played online with her, and then she got frustrated because we were shit.
Yes, that all
if you
happened.
remember that. Yeah.
Yes, that all happened, and that was all very fun. But then, as always, you guys get distracted by shiny things, and then we never went back.
Correct.
Yeah, true. But we're back.
Now the shiny
that
thing's
whole
Destiny.
statement was a lie.
You know we have short attention spans. That's why you can't sell any games because we go back.
Yeah, so I would have to purchase it on Xbox now.
Or
because that
free
was on
in
PlayStation.
September.
Or wait until September when it's up till Forsaken is free for Destiny 2.
But in other news, I've only played Hearthstone since our last podcast.
What the fuck is a Hearthstone?
I think it's a card game,
It is.
Like
but on a
Solitaire?
device.
Like Solitaire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's solitaire on your phone.
Oh, cool. Great.
Why are you playing Hearthstone?
It just got me. It's just, you can play it at any time. I often play it in bed before,
Whoa.
just like
Oh,
Continue.
a wind down
interested?
type thing.
Do you spend money on
No,
Hearthstone?
so I'm rare. Very rare.
So you just you can accumulate packs though, right?
yeah,
So you don't have to spend money.
No, yeah, from doing dailies, but it's
Patron fee.
very slow.
Yeah.
And I've only just now built a viable deck, and now we're getting to the end of the season.
Yeah.
So, but it's I enjoy it because I just think it's super chill. But I actually found out that there is a guy that I work with because I just mentioned it. I was just like, I was just playing Hearthstone last night. I couldn't go to sleep. And he's like, Hearthstone.
Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
shit.
And he was
Are
like,
you best friends now?
well, he's good. He's a good guy, but he was like the you could just see it. His whole world perked up when I mentioned Hearthstone.
There's
I was
only
like-
2 of you in Australia that play Hearthstone.
And then he's like, oh yeah, I can't play that anymore. And I was like, oh. And then he was like, and then I ended up, he's like, I had to stay back a little late. It was up well after 10. And I was like, you guys have stayed around with me. That's fine. I'll
After
take you home.
dark. Go on. Taking them home.
Interesting.
And then, so we're just chatting about Hearthstone after I dropped the other guy off. And then he's like, Stop! We need supervision. Not everything has to be like strangely weird all the time.
Yes, it does.
So basically, we're just chit chatting, and then oh my god,
Go on.
this is
And then he unbuttons his top button.
so we're getting into Hearthstone.
Continue.
And so he I basically I was like, have you spent money on the game? And he was like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, shit, here we go.
Yeah. And this, it blew my mind. And I was like, so you've spent money on the game? I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, like roughly how much? And he's like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. And I was like,
fuck.
I was like, no, dude, like, it's cool. Like, it's chill. Just tell me how much have you spent on it? And he'd be like, oh.
Please don't say 20 grand.
I mean, probably like between $2,000 and $3,000.
Oh,
Fuck,
shit.
on a card game.
Yeah. And I was like,
Holy shit.
oh, wow. And then it just, my mind just exploded.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, how did it get you? And he's like, nah, it just got me. And then I
Over what
realized
sort of period of time? It's been out for a while, right?
18 months.
Fuck.
Spent $2,000 to $3,000 on that.
Yeah,
in
that's
18
hefty
months.
for...
That's a lot of money.
So I knew that these people existed.
Yeah, whackers people.
Correct. But I've never met one. And they're everyday people that have just been gotten.
Funny you mentioned that. There was a news article about kids getting addicted to microtransactions.
Gambling in
Gambling in games. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was very eye-opening experience for me. But I've loved the Hearthstone community is super chill. So I watch a lot of it on Twitch.
Yeah. Which we'll go into later.
Yeah.
You hear us talk shit on some Twitch streamers. Get ready, because we're calling people out.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, as we always do.
No, I know someone who's spent Star Citizen like thousands of reward dollars on hangers for ships. Mm-hmm. Not even the ships. Don't get me started on the ships, but just hangers. Like just games just get people in. Once you're in, that's it.
But I actually asked him the question because it really interested me, and I was like, when you spend that money, is it like do endorphins release? Are you like, oh, that feels better? Because I don't understand how that works.
That's what they think the loot boxing is. The satisfaction you get from opening it and getting something.
Yeah.
And then you want to do it again.
But to me, it's like money. It's like, no, you've taken my money.
And this is why you're not addicted to gambling.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I've
It's
certainly...
just the bright, shiny, spinny, flashy lights and the excitement
that
of
pack opening animation and sounds.
the excitement of, will I get the thing I really want or do I have to drop
no, you won't.
10 grand?
You'll never get it.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, they've got that obviously on 2K. But I clearly didn't realize, like, I thought it might have only been streamers because I knew the streamers were doing it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, I don't know, I just didn't realize the enormity of it. And like that kind of money. It's like, you think about it, what could you do with that money, I guess? But, and you can buy
things.
Yeah, and you can buy a vast array of games. Anyway, it's a thing.
Especially with a digital card game. That blows my mind because I don't play any. You're not getting physical cards. You don't have a little folder with all your Pokemon cards in it that you can show people. It's just all digital.
And that's the thing. He's pretty well done with it now.
So now that's it. Done.
Yeah.
You can't sell your
sell your digital fucking cards.
Correct.
Like,
yeah.
if they brought in the ability to sell your shit, then that just becomes business, not gambling.
Which it's already bad enough. I don't think they're going to make it any worse.
Yeah.
I've been playing the same as Jared, Destiny 2, and a lot of Rocket League. I don't know why, because I like Rocket League, and I'm
That's
back.
good.
And I'm pretty much going pro at this point. So I don't know how much longer I'll be on the podcast, at work, etc. It's getting pretty serious.
Very good. What are you rocking on your car at the moment?
Pretty much all retro summer stuff, which is their current theme. So they've got some DLC, which is all like Karate Kid, Goonies, retro 80s, I think, 80s summer stuff, and it's fun.
Yeah.
It's good. As long as the ball stays on the ground, I'm pretty good. Once it gets in the air and people start flying around, no chance. I just sit back and watch the professionals.
I really like...
I'm going pro,
stuff.
but I can't do anything in the air.
There needs to be stuff on the ground as well, all right? You need to have that one person that stays grounded. Otherwise, everyone just gets out of control. So I am that person.
True.
Yeah, we were just discussing before. It sounds as though you do safe plays.
Yeah. Correct.
Not exactly pro.
They're not pro players.
No.
No, pro players when I fuck up the save and it goes in the goals. Or sometimes I just score the goal for the opposition. That's good. Boy, do you get teammates on side when you do that. Whereas, I don't want to say toxic people, but people have short fuses on Rocket League.
Oh, yeah.
What did you score? 6 goals and got called trash
Yeah.
by your teammate.
I'd scored all the goals on the team, had double his points, and he's saying, trash teammate, no chance. And I was just like, cool story, bro. Tell me more about how you got a Rocket League. Yeah. Should have wrote down username so I could call you out. 1v1. Bitch. All right, let's go into some news. Some would call it a news segment.
Yeah, I'd say it's a segment.
Which we will. Definitely a segment.
It is a segment.
Yeah.
So the news segment.
Just past our What Have You Been Playing segment.
Correct.
Which was
after the intro segment.
Yeah.
So news, first little bit of news, little sneaky one. Switch NES games are getting a rewind feature.
Cowards.
So for those of you out of the loop, I can see Daniel looking at me like I'm talking another language.
Yeah.
So you can play NES games on your Switch.
And if you die, you can rewind because you're a coward and you are not happy with your life choices. So want to take
NES
them
games
back.
are harder than current games. People have just worked out. And now people are like, where? Mario's hard. And then they want a rewind feature. So if you die, you can just rewind
and
instead of losing a life.
No.
Like Forza, Forza Rewind?
Yeah.
That, but on NES games now.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, like,
cowards.
I feel like I've already brought this up. Ghosts and Ghouls, right? I think that's what it's called. Hardest game. I could never fucking get past the first little bit of that
Maybe
game.
you can now.
Well, now you can rewind.
No.
Now you can just rewind.
No. It's not worth it.
No.
Shouldn't be. If it's not hard as fuck and you can't
Killing my
quite do
childhood.
it, yeah. It's
Like,
not
I'd almost allow it so then kids will play it and then it's more accessible. But no, we didn't have this feature.
No.
Motherfuckers, we just got good.
And
now I go back and I'm not good anymore, but I was good. These games are fucking hard and the physics are all weird and I hate them. But I don't want a rewind feature.
But remember Game Boy?
Cowards.
Like, how hard were all of the features, like Game Boy Color?
I had a Game Gear, so I never had a Game Boy. I had a Game Gear. The one where you had 8 batteries and you had to replace them once an hour.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Had Sega games on it though, so I win.
But like Game Boy Color, those some of the mechanics that you had to try to do with a tiny little
Screen.
yeah, and all of that was super hard.
Correct.
I seem to remember the Tarzan game being quite shit, but super hard.
Like the Lion King game, but that wasn't shit on SNES.
Yeah,
It was hard as fuck. It was like harder than Dark Souls.
That game was
Lion King laughs at Dark Souls. Holy shit, that game was hard. And I wanted to play through it because Lion King's the best.
yeah.
But it's impossible. Simple.
Yeah. Well, what about Sekiro though? Is it harder than Sekiro?
Harder than Sekiro.
harder than Sekiro.
That
Sekiro
first
is
level.
like My Little Pony Adventure Island compared to fucking Lion King.
It's true. Also, on the subject of NES games, while we're here,
Subject to My Little Pony.
let's branch off. I'm pretty sure there are no NES games to put on the online store.
Out of them.
So Nintendo, I'm calling you out. Put SNES games on there, you
Yeah,
cowards.
fuck. Like, what is it? $5-6 a month? I'm
Yeah,
paying
it's cheap and there's a
NES
fuckload of games on there, but
I
no
don't
more
play-
NES.
I don't play any of
Stop
those
it.
games.
No, neither do I. No one does. Even with your stupid rewind feature.
Fuck.
So I think SNES games are on the horizon because I think they're almost out of their signature NES collection. But watch this space. We just confirmed SNES games coming essentially the next month.
I'll play them for sure because it's a lot of fun. But
If they bought NBA Jam,
Oh,
yeah,
the
Yeah,
SNES version,
yeah,
I would play the shit out of that.
slap some multiplayer on there.
oh
Easy.
yeah.
Done.
But that's the thing. You can't ever have a bad time doing that.
No.
It's only fun.
Correct.
Yeah. And I mean, there are still pro plays that can be done on that kind of game.
Alley-oop,
Yeah, and you got to push them appropriately and
on
like
fire, etc. The pushing and the what is it when you have the ball and you throw shoulders
throw 'em
out,
out. Yeah,
trying to kill people.
yeah. So there's like cheeky little and riders there in the dunk motion. You can push them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
you
you
can
gotta-
jump up and
Yeah.
spike the ball.
Yeah, so
wow,
there's-
what a game!
Yeah, so there's pro plays elements to it.
Should
but
we have a let's play of NBA Jam?
I think we should
Because I haven't.
It's just happened. So
Fuck.
yeah, but it's look, it's a lot of fun being able to exploit those things to bring the pro plays into it. You find pro plays in every game.
It's true. And we find ways to die in every game, which is the same thing.
It's identical. I don't even see the difference.
The next news article, Amazon making a free-to-play Lord of the Rings game.
Yes, I did hear about this.
What the fuck? Where did this come from?
It's exciting though.
It is. I'm not a big Lord of the Rings guy, so I'm...
Isn't it like MMORPG?
Yeah, correct.
Done.
Free to play.
Yeah,
I
Ian.
mean,
Yeah,
So
I
I'll
mean,
play it because it's free
is it
and everyone's going to be playing it.
every...
No
platform?
idea. No. Yeah, every major platform. So no Switch or anything crazy.
Yeah.
But I'd expect it on every console and PC.
They just want to be good. Like,
You wouldn't think
you need
someone,
an MMO to sink my teeth
someone
into.
like Amazon wouldn't fuck up a lot of the Rings license. You wouldn't think. Like, they'd make sure
You'd
it's
think
good.
that, right?
Yeah, okay. But then look at EA fucking up Battlefront.
Oh, what a shit game. Fuck.
Trash.
I've had a lot of fun with Battlefront. All of them.
20 years ago when the first one came out.
I've enjoyed one of them that I've played. I will go into bat for whackers marginally.
Number 2 is trash.
It's to me it was fine, but there's not enough to it.
Choke point simulator.
Exactly. So yeah, no word anything about that really, just an announcement of the game coming out. But that's...
I would love to just have a date straight up.
Yeah, I just love just to
give me that. Give me something to fucking look forward to.
You would think it's coming out next year.
2020.
Yeah, it's unlikely to be anywhere after
Definitely
that.
2020.
They wouldn't
We're
be
almost
talking
out
about
of
it yet.
2019, to be fair.
So by the time it comes out, I will have played about 13,000 hours of Pokemon Sword / Shield.
You'd have 2 full collections.
Yeah. So then I should be able to move on to it by
Should
then.
be right.
Yeah. Oh, no, maybe give it another year and a half.
Yeah. Like, whoa, slow down, Daniel. You're getting crazy.
Another little news piece. This is a bit of a weird one, but it's right up our alley. A little game called Fall Guys.
Oh,
We saw the trailer during E3.
Is this the Battle Royale
The
one?
Battle Royale with the little colourful little
Jelly beans.
of something.
Yeah.
So the developers came out and gave us some more info and some gameplay. Holy shit. So it's an ultimate knockout races. It's like races.
Knocking out races. So technically...
No. Stop.
Okay, hit with the fuck. So it's going to be like mini games / races. 4 different segments. And they slowly wither down 100 people down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So you control one little bean, which is pretty much what we hoped it would be.
99 others.
And you're against 99 others.
And you run.
There's races, there's mini games, there's physics stuff. The final segment of the race is always a climb up fall hill, they call it, where there's boulders coming down. You just have to survive.
So I feel like there's someone watching us somewhere all the
like,
time.
this
And
is
they're
the
like,
game.
exactly. They're like, all right, these dickheads are
They're
going
gonna
to
play
fucking
this way.
love this shit.
Yeah.
And so they're just like,
And then they're going to talk about it on their podcast, and then we're going to make $1 billion, and those guys are not going to make anything.
Correct.
Fucking suckers.
because
what's gonna
how
happen.
could they have tailored a game more to us? It's just like,
yeah,
it's insane.
So assuming everyone buys this when it comes out, which they will, I think this will be popular.
yeah.
And you can just, once you get knocked out of a race or a game, get straight into another one.
Well, I'll be
This is gonna
promoting.
be
I'll be
next
promoting
level.
the shit out of this for
This
everyone
is
to
going
get
to
on
be
board.
crazy. And they said you get the same Battle Royale feels towards the end, but it's like the last 5. You get the heart palpitations, the etc.
Yeah,
But it's
I mean,
more accessible for
I'm
people
so
that
in.
aren't necessarily good at Twitch shooters, things like that.
Yeah.
People can still win a race of this, or they can win one of the mini games, and
People
there's a
who
little
just aren't good at
celebration.
games.
So I assume they'll add customization to the beans. You
Course.
customize it.
Hats?
Yeah, just different hats. I'm thinking Gang Beast Battle Royale. Is this.
Yeah. Is it the same guys?
No,
No.
I've done no research.
I'm
in typical
hoping-
pro players fashion. Not sure.
I'm hoping that they allow me to be the poo. Because that would make all the difference if there's like a poo costume for my bean.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
But the devs have come out and said they've watched lots of Takeshi's Castle, and you may notice some inspiration, and they're like 100%.
I've watched
yes.
so much Takeshi's Castle. It's the
Who
best.
didn't? What a show.
Oh, yeah, so all in on that.
Yeah.
So that's going to be crazy. Another little piece of news while Wackers isn't here. Pez demo coming out July 30th.
Pez is actually
Please
the
contain
best
your
game
excitement, people.
compared to Battlefront 2.
Compared to Battlefront. Oh, my goodness.
How do we get it?
So the Pez demo comes out on Xbox, PlayStation Network.
Mm-hmm.
The demo includes online, so me and you can play before the game even comes out, which is crazy. They're chucking in edit mode, which is why I thought it was newsworthy, because that's really weird. So people that, as Pez, if people don't know, unlicensed FIFA, essentially.
Sure.
So people that are good at editing can start editing in the game before the game comes out. Then when it comes out, the whole thing's going to be ready to go. So everything's going to be edited. Kits will be ready to go to download as soon as the game comes out.
So we take advantage of the devoted people that
Correct.
sort it out, and then
Correct.
we get all of their awesome
100%.
edited shit. Yeah.
So then it looks like FIFA when you get it.
So basically, it's just Pez being super lazy and allowing really into it people to do the work for them.
100%. 100%. Konami being Konami.
We call that
A
the
pro play.
Bethesda protocol.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's also a pro play, though.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, Pez demo coming out. There's like 14 teams, online mode, and exhibition mode. So a pretty expansive, like a pretty intense demo coming out.
Yeah.
For the game. I was going to say better than FIFA, but then I get FIFA Street and FIFA.
Volta.
I'm not
FIFA
sure.
Volta, is
I
it?
still don't know what Volta is, but yes, that's what they're calling FIFA Street. So anyone's guess. But boy, we'll be playing that and no one will care.
Oh,
It's true.
the accuracy is high.
The next piece of news, which is going to be me trying to sell a Switch Lite to these gentlemen. Nintendo announces Switch Lite.
Yeah, so
So you have no idea
Yeah,
what a
heard
Switch
of
Lite
this
is.
exactly this morning, and you've given me nothing, so I have
Alright.
no idea what the fuck
So
you're talking
Nintendo have announced the new version of the Switch. It is handheld only, so you cannot dock this Switch.
No docking.
about. Okay.
No docking. I know you're a big fan of docking. No docking at all.
Okay.
The Joy-Cons are not detachable.
Yeah, I can deal.
So the Joy-Cons never coming off.
Yeah, that works for me.
You can add more Joy-Cons.
Mhm.
So if you've got little loose ones, you can add like 4 players, but you can't take the 2 off the console. It is no HD rumble. That's all
Wait.
they say. I don't know if there's rumble
Wait,
at
so
all
you can add extra controllers
to like play
to
with,
play
like the weird
on the
multiplayer
tiny
games.
little fucking screen.
Correct.
Continue.
Correct. No HD rumble. I don't know if that means no rumble at all, because Nintendo are weird about talking stuff. No HD rumble. Not compatible with Labo, so it's already no purchase, obviously, because we're all big Labo fans.
Don't give a
That's the
fuck.
cardboard thing.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck's a
Um,
Labo?
Yeah. I actually know about that.
Smaller
Not
screen.
bad.
Details 5.5 inch screen, not that it's about size, versus a 6.2 inch on the normal Switch.
I can deal.
So we've shrunken a little bit.
I can deal.
Same
Bit-
resolution.
Look,
So we haven't increased.
a bit extra length goes a long way, though.
We haven't increased resolution for this. 30 minutes extra battery life.
30
What the fuck, Nintendo?
30 minutes.
Probably the biggest downfall of the Switch is the battery life. It's okay, but it's not great.
No.
So
3
you're
hours
telling
constant
me
play?
you bring out a new console that's smaller with less rumble,
Less features.
less features, and you've only added 30 fucking minutes. Do we have Doug Bowser's number here? Can we just contact him directly?
Yeah, this is Nintendo,
That's a
right?
joke. It is Nintendo, and it shouldn't be that
Yeah.
surprising.
Mm.
But that's probably the biggest letdown of this announcement for me. 30 minutes extra. The price in Australia, $329.
What's the price of a full-blown Switch, though? $399.
No, that's on special. The standard price of the Switch is $469. So we're talking more than $100 cheaper.
But
Okay.
wouldn't-
Do you buy this?
no.
Only if I trade in my other Switch.
They've got a trade-in deal going at our friends at EB Games currently, but it's only 3DS. You can trade in your 3DS XL and 2 games and get it for $199,
No.
No.
which is weird. I'm pretty sure you could trade in a Switch. I just don't know. They don't have the special deal for that.
If they think of a deal and they get me anywhere close to it,
It's very strange.
I'd
I
look at
think I would do this, but so you can have 2 Switches on one account. One primary that has to be on the internet, and a secondary. No, secondary has to be on the internet at all times. Primary can go wherever. I'd make the Switch that stays at home in the dock the secondary, because it's always going to be on the internet. The Switch Lite that I'm going to take on the train, primary. So I can play any game on it anytime.
okay.
So essentially you have one Switch that goes out and about with you, one Switch stays at home for the couch gaming.
On a completely off the topic.
I'm interested.
Toy Story 4 game.
Actually, I think.
No,
No.
but it should be.
Absolutely not.
I've just been looking at your Toy Story
It's
4
not.
stuff.
You're not
behind it.
wrong.
But holy crap, we need a
Toy Story on SNES and Mega Drive, very good game.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No,
Also
yeah.
impossible.
Yeah, but we need a Toy Story
What sort
4
of game is it? What are we looking at?
Action
Is
adventure.
it like a Grand Theft Auto?
Yes. Let's go with it. Yeah, Bo Peep out in the skunk, just taking toys to town.
Fuck.
Done.
yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. Done.
It's,
Make it.
I mean, there's too much fun. That can be. It's like what's Kingdom Hearts, but
That's what
it's
I
so
was
much better
thinking.
because it's Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
Right?
Because those little black things kept attacking. No
Yeah.
racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not enough Toy Story in that.
Yeah.
No.
You're in the Toy Story world, but that's sort of it.
Yeah.
They
No,
dropped the ball there, I feel.
Yeah, we need. Anyway, that's. I mean, dear God, that's a long way off topic. But yeah, no, I'm. But let's go back. I would be interested in a
Yeah?
Switch Lite.
Because you only play handheld. Am I right?
I mean, almost exclusively. And as soon as like Pokemon's out, it'll be exclusively handheld because it's just
Plus
so
you
much.
won't touch anything else. Like,
Yeah, but it's so much easier when I'm sitting there on the couch and I'm pretending to engage with my better half, but I'm playing the Switch. So
It's okay. She doesn't listen. So it's fine.
yeah, and she's she's watching. I don't know what is it at the moment.
Stranger
Something.
Things.
Oh no, it's that. That's that damn
show?
one. That show, the one about the houses. House Rules, that one.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So she's smashing that religiously, which gives me quite a lot of spare time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it'll be all handheld. It
Are
just,
you disappointed in the lack of battery that they're adding?
oh, big time. That was always the thing.
I won't buy it. I got no reason to buy it whatsoever.
Also a Pokemon Special Edition coming, which I feel
Yeah,
you're just going to buy that one. It looks very nice. It's got the 2 new Pokemon on the back. I don't know what the Pokemon are called. Also, new Pokemon
on the rock.
Yeah, sure. Nah, they're bigger than that. They're cooler ones.
Oh.
But did you see the latest trailer? There's a Pokemon that turns from what I can tell whipped cream into a birthday cake.
Correct. Yeah.
Can you explain this to me, to someone who doesn't follow Pokemon that closely? Is this normal?
For them to have stupid Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they had the ice cream ones
So that's
earlier.
a
Come on,
thing.
guys, get a bit of realism.
Yeah. So the ice creams, you'd go from like 1 scoop on a cone to 2 scoops to 3 scoops.
Fuck my life.
Yeah.
I can't tell if he's joking or not.
Yeah,
Of course I'm
I-
not.
No, he's not. And they also showed the Giga Maxing.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
turn into a different Pokemon, is that right?
Yeah. There's.
So that's when they turn into the birthday cake is what we saw.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Interesting.
But I mean, all of that as a feature doesn't ever tickle my fancy.
No.
But I'm sure that there always are people that won't allow that to come into the battling process.
Mm.
So if you're doing legit battles with,
So there'll be just none of the big stuff.
yeah, like I'm sure that there'll be ways to turn that shit off if you're doing proper battling.
Like the stadium battles.
Correct.
Which are quite cool.
And which is but like the community setup.
Yeah.
And I've always heard about it. I've never gotten enough involved to be heavily into that, but I will with this game because it's too like exciting and too big and too much fun for me to not go all the way in and have, because there'll be people that will set themselves up as a gym
Yeah.
properly. So they'll actually be like, you have to come and take on my gym. Here are my rules, and you have to adhere to all of them. And then we battle.
How do you set that up?
They'll like the community will do it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So they're already doing that now.
Yeah.
So
This is a whole community that I'm unaware of.
yeah. So the
I believe you.
but it's yeah. So that type of thing is what will happen, and no one's ever going to want that Gigamax. What is it? Gigamax?
Gigamaxing, I
Yeah.
think.
No one's going to want that.
Giant Pokemon.
Yeah,
That's what we
but
all
no
call
one wants that if you're doing it legit, because it's
What if it turns out to be really good? Will the community sway that way?
there's too many purists. That
There's no
aren't gonna want
Pokemon
that.
Flex.
That's what I'm hearing.
Like, there's Flex, but there's no
There's no-
Bend Flex.
No.
Nah, I can't see it happening.
There could be just a community of people that exclusively do giant Pokemon battles.
Well, you can only ever do it one in a battle. You can only ever do it to one
Oh,
person.
wow, really?
Yeah.
And not even all the Pokemon can they?
I'm not sure on that.
No, I don't think they can.
Yeah.
Only a certain number of Pokemon,
Okay.
which they think's why the number's not. It's not the entire Pokemon library in this.
Yeah.
From what I believe.
And that's the thing. It might not even. I think it is in battling, normal battling, but there's raids. So in the raids, when you're doing a raid against another Gigamax Pokemon, you. So if you got 4 of you in there, only 1 of you get to Gigamax. Jared not enjoying?
It's asleep, I think. I like the Pokemon talk because I'm open to getting into a Pokemon.
I like
game.
Pokemon.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, it's good. Like, it's good.
But
But
you
I
have the Pokemon that Daniel plays is very different to the Pokemon we play.
Yeah.
We
But I
play,
can get involved.
collect some Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. He battles with numbers and calculators and things. It's very intense.
Oh no, but it's the prep before you're battling. So you need to make sure you get the
Yes.
right IVs and EVs and stuff like that.
Eevee's a Pokemon, Daniel, not a
Yeah.
stat.
And here we
Jesus.
thought this guy was the pro. Clearly not.
An internal.
Clearly not. But no, I won't buy this stupid Switch. I don't give a shit.
No, not for you. I
I've got a
don't think.
fucking portable one already. I don't need another portable one to be marginally more portable.
I was hoping for a more powerful one to be announced alongside the Lite.
Yeah, if there's a beast mode one, and they'll take the one I've got as a portable.
Make it fatter, put a bigger battery. I don't care.
Yeah, make it fatter, wide, give us a new dock.
Give me a nicer screen, Nintendo.
Just give me a fucking console. I don't care.
So tell me then, what would have the battery life increase?
5 hours, 8 increase.
at least 2 hours to 5 hours. Yeah,
Is that would have made you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
like a 30-minute jump is not. You may as well just left the same battery in.
Give me
So
that
2
wireless
hour
charging as well.
Yeah, true. Anything like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I won't say they've dropped the ball because this is Nintendo. Like,
Well,
they
they've got
do
a price.
things.
They've got a price pointed as well. So adding things like wireless charging is going to
Correct.
blow the fucking figure out completely.
So in America, much more appealing price of $199.
Ooh.
And people thought that'll round off to maybe $250 Australian. It hasn't. It hasn't even gone to $299. It's $329.
Yeah.
Which, as usual, we get fucked
See, 329
by
is very
conversions. And
expensive.
it is
For what it is.
for a light. It's literally called
Yeah.
a light console. It's
What
not
was the
ideal.
main one? 4 something? 69 was it?
Yeah,
469 is the standard price.
But you
for
can
the
get it for
Switch.
$399 on sale.
Correct. It's $399
And I
right
guarantee that the other one will go to $249 on sale.
now. $249 on sale over Christmas. It's going to
Yep.
sell like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Look, I have enough interest in it because it's more suited to my playstyle.
Also, another thing, just a small little gripe: the Pokemon Special Edition doesn't come with the fucking game.
What?
Am I a joke to you, Nintendo? You're going to give
Why would
me
you-
a special edition console of a game and not include the game? I assume it's something to do with the release.
All right, we need to calm down. It's too much Pokemon talk.
So much fucking Pokemon talk. I'm about to shoot myself in the face.
But I need to calm down.
Ryan Reynolds is about to walk in, special guest, but I'll tell him to wait till next week.
Hold out.
I am
Hold on.
way too excited, and I need to calm down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do
I
you want
can
to get
tell.
angry then?
I can see.
I can always get
Are
angry.
you ready to get angry?
Always.
Is it that time?
It is.
Are you sure? Is that it?
Let me just look at the news run sheet again. There's nothing else here.
Shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's
I-
rant o'clock.
I can get
Rants
as angry as
in the pants.
Segment.
yeah, anger then. Begin with anger.
Yeah.
I want to discuss. I want to have a rant. I want to do rants in the pants segment because it's a segment.
It's definitely a segment.
It's a segment.
And
Not
I
a
have a
what
rant in my pant. And that is
Describe it to me.
Twitch streamers.
Mm-hmm.
Those motherfuckers on there that think that they should be streaming and they have no idea. And look,
Full disclosure, not all Twitch streamers, just the really shit ones.
Fuck them all.
That are trying
All
to
of
cash
them.
in on a trend. The motherfuckers. That
So-
don't have any personality.
correct.
So
So
you're talking about personality or game or
Both.
everything? Like,
Everything.
I
the
am
full
just-
package roll.
I see the irony here is that we're here pretending that we're good enough to do a podcast.
and we have no right to do
And so I
As
see
you can
the irony
But
there.
our right is to complain about these other people
Correct,
who
correct.
are doing exactly what we're doing,
On a
but
different platform.
obviously not as well as us.
So these people, and sorry, I am saying it like that, but it frustrates the hell out of me. Why are you even streaming when you have no engagement with the audience and you're just sitting there playing games?
Looking at a screen because they're hoping for that charitable donation.
and they're not even playing it well? Is that...
I mean,
That's
some that I've
negligible
seen.
at best.
you
Like
got to
you
have a
don't-
trade-off, right? If you can't play it that good,
you've got to be putting down
funny
the pro
or
plays.
Yeah, but
interesting.
I'm seeing way too, and that's the thing. I like to go and try different streamers
Yeah.
to see what's out there, to see if they are doing a few things. And it's, I have to stop. I have to bring myself back because I'm like, no, this is so frustrating. Like, you shouldn't be streaming.
Are you finding these
Stop.
people like that have a lot of followers? Like,
No, so that's the thing. I'll go for the really low ones,
Yeah.
and then I'm just judging straight away
Yeah.
because it's what I love to
that's
do.
your right
And
as
I'm
a
like,
consumer.
you deserve to have no followers.
Yeah.
And I know that's super harsh, and it's the opposite of what everyone's trying to do in the Twitch community because it's a lovely community.
2.2 million unique monthly broadcasters.
Holy shit.
And that's the thing; they want to build people up,
There's 4 good ones.
and that's the community, and it's a great community,
Yeah.
and I love the community because they're all so supportive.
Yeah.
They're too supportive.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand that people need to start out and, you know, it's an uncomfortable scenario if you've never been in front of a camera, never spoken to a vast amount of people. But just bring something to the table. Don't just sit there and look at the screen and just click a few buttons and hope people are going to follow you.
Do something.
It's
to
not.
get the followers.
Yeah, do something. I'll poke you with a stick and say do something because it's not going to work.
Oh yeah, but there's more. So I have
Jesus.
I have a second layer to the rant, and that is that there is, and this is, so I'm talking Hearthstone. It's been a lot of Hearthstone for me lately, but I do jump into all the other streams as well. There's a guy that is streaming Hearthstone at the moment, and he has
Can we call him out by name? No.
no, I won't, but I usually would.
We should.
Whisper it to
The
me. I
reason
will.
the reason why I'm not is because I can't actually remember his name.
Oh, memorable.
I've jumped onto his stream a couple of times just because he had like roughly 150 people on, and he's always got 150 people
Which
watching him.
is solid.
He actually owns 150 computers.
He sits there and he plays the game, and he just bags out and complains about the game for the entire stream every time.
I'd watch that.
Interesting strategy.
I'd watch that.
So he doesn't enjoy the game that he's streaming.
It would appear not. But you know how there's people that are like
Negative?
Yeah, so they're super negative, and then that's all they focus on. But that's what he does for the entire time and never enjoys himself on
Kind
the
of like
stream.
what we're doing now.
Nah, we're focusing on a negative aspect of something we enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. But,
See,
But he doesn't, by the sound of it, get any enjoyment out of Hearthstone.
no,
Or that he
it doesn't seem
portrays.
that way. Yeah, and so it's but that I mean that is
I'm sure Hearthstone love that.
but all he does is so he just because it's all RNG, right? So that's what it all is. But then he's complaining about but just the whole time, and there's no positivity. I mean, I ain't got time for that.
And he streams constantly doing this?
A lot.
Very interesting. He must hate himself. Like, fuck, that'd be just...
No, but I agree. And
Maybe he's trying to cash in on those, like the angry reviewers, angry streamers,
Joe,
Angry Joe style of thing. Maybe he's trying to cash on that, but just doesn't have
He
that.
hasn't...
Maybe that's not his actual personality type to be
Yeah, because people
angry.
have, like,
He's trying to be something he's not.
personas.
Yeah.
Maybe he's...
See,
Is he doing it in a funny fashion?
All right.
Like, is there any humour?
So I'm hearing what you're saying.
Yeah.
But also you're wrong. No, this guy is this.
Okay.
It's very clear that
This
this
is what
isn't
he
a
is.
persona.
Oh, okay,
This is the guy.
Yeah.
And he's not.
But he's not funny about it.
Yeah,
It's just-
he's not betraying anything.
like when
It's
people
just-
yell and scream and they're angry, that's funny.
Yeah.
But if you're just like going, oh, fuck RNG, fuck this shit,
no.
fucking, oh.
Is it you?
Yeah, that's just
the
fucking
hell?
boring. Like,
So it's like a lot of people do it, but they get that when they're on the stream, I shouldn't do it this hardcore.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they just throw it in there and they're like, oh, I'm not going to complain too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't help
I don't
it.
want to... Yeah.
yeah.
Because you get frustrated. That's fair.
Yeah, and we like to see that as viewers, but this guy, it's his fucking life.
That's it.
And it's just so depressing is the right word.
Be a sad life.
Yeah.
How often does he stream? Like, give me a...
Constantly.
Oh, wow.
So he'd
shit.
be a 6 hour plus per day.
per day.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. But and he's always got about 150 viewers every time he's on.
Are we assuming they hate the game as well?
Well, let's see. That's what I'm trying
They
to
do
do
now.
I have gone back, and I'll go back to just have a quick little
Just to
listen.
see.
Yeah, just
See where he's
and
at.
so I just go back in, and I'm like, oh, does he still hate everything? Oh, yeah, of course he does.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know whether there's other
so-
people that are like,
Do you reckon it's just 150 every couple of seconds, checking to see if he hates the game, and then fucking off?
Maybe. So
Yeah, so hates it.
yeah, but then on the positive. So let's move on to the positives. There's not usually.
Can we touch on negatives still?
Yeah, sure.
So we quickly tuned in the Call of Duty reveal for their new gameplay multiplayer mode.
Sure.
2v2. Very interesting. So 2v2, you drop on a map and you go and kill the other people.
Cool.
now,
They
was
chose...
this an actual Sony thing that,
it was a
like
Call of Duty
a
thing.
Call of Duty thing?
Yes,
sorry?
this was an official
Yeah.
Call of Duty reveal. They chose what I can only
Bland.
tell, the worst Twitch stream is available in the world, and then live streamed from their Call of Duty channel, these people playing the game.
To be fair, those people probably were the ones that took the lowest paycheck to do it, though.
Oh, absolutely. They probably did it for free, but holy fuck, was it hard to
There's
watch.
so many people out there with personality. Like,
Correct.
not us.
No,
but
no,
with,
not at all.
With personality to be able to really pump that, and even the background setting of where they were recording
Yep,
was
everything.
shit house. There was just people scattered in the
There
background.
was people yelling
Fucking, it was in
out.
an office. Just get some fucking presentation. It's
It
a
just-
big thing, like Modern Warfare remake. Fuck.
Not even... Yeah, I feel like they dropped the ball here.
I have to watch this.
Yeah,
We'll
you'll
chuck
hate
it
it.
on after. Show you the hatred. But they just pick people that are painful to watch. And every Reddit thread, YouTube thread was... And I know there's negativity on the internet. I'm aware of that. But just were like, oh, I can't even watch the gameplay mode because their streamers are so bad.
Yeah,
Because
shit.
they felt the need to talk more because they're obviously on a big stage. And the talking was painful.
We
Wow.
just trash talk.
Oh my
I will
God.
like if I get invited, which I'm more than willing to go to an event. I would be trash talking the fuck out of everything just because it's funny, and
Exactly.
it wouldn't be like mean trash talk. It'd be like funny trash
Funny
talk.
trash talk about
Maybe
how
some
we're not
penis jokes. I don't know.
Can't go wrong.
That doesn't sound like you.
No.
Yeah. So I mean, totally.
Yeah,
Totally.
I get what they were trying to do, reveal it with the Twitch streamers, but holy shit, at least accompany it with a professional trailer. Nothing.
Wow.
Now, Daniel, you might be able to answer this for me. This is not negative. This is not positive. This is just a neutral thing. I don't get people watching people play video games. I don't get it.
This is a common statement.
I don't understand why people would sit there for an hour and watch them play this game doing pretty basic things
while you could be
while you could be playing the game possibly with these people, because a lot of it's multiplayer. Like, why? Is it a community, a sense of belonging, community feeling sort of thing, or?
Yeah. Okay. So so there's different breeds of Twitch viewers.
Yeah.
The viewership. So there are community people. Who subscribe and spend a lot of time in chats, and then obviously
just to get to know people, and
so they'll spend a lot of time in those chats, saying things, being very active in big chats. Or what they'll do is, a lot of the people that haven't been in big chats for a long time, they'll go out and find a smaller stream, and then they'll be very active in that to be the active person in it. So then it becomes a community, and as the stream builds, then they've been there for a long time, and it becomes this whole big thing, and they might even become a moderator, something like that. Yeah. But they end up being heavily involved, and everyone starts to get to know each other in the chats.
So it's more of a
becomes a community within a community.
It's more of like so people
but that's not
do
me.
it as like a social interaction thing instead of going outside and seeing people. They just sit at home and say, "I know it's a world we live in."
Yeah,
that's how it works. But
digital.
I just don't get
I'll explain it more.
Yeah.
There's that type of person. There's also the negative Nancy's in there. That's a whole breed that's in there. So they're the people that just hate, and they want to go in there deliberately to get reactions, and so they're going in there and they're posting shit, and that happens, and we all know about
everywhere. That happens at the pub.
So we don't need to spend time on that. But then there's the next one, and that's my category.
Yeah, I'll sit down and watch. That's what I don't understand.
So I sit there and I go into the view, and I don't even bring up the chat.
Yeah.
So I never even see the chat at all, and I think I'm called a lurker.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just go in.
That does describe you pretty well.
Yeah. So I go. I've never posted in any chat ever. Except for one time when I watched a football player play and I said g'day.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
So Mitch Robinson plays Fortnite and shit. So I had a little bit of a chat to him, and he was answering my questions. So that was nice.
Oh, that's cool.
But that and that's all. And I got that. Like I could feel that, but it's not for me. Yeah. I like to lurk. I like to just kind of sit
to get pro players. Strats?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. So to see the best players playing.
And would you sit at home and watch a Twitch streamer over playing Hearthstone?
There's plenty of times when I do.
Yeah.
So when I'm watching,
depends on what sort of mood you're in.
So when I'm cooking,
I
chuck Twitch on.
Yeah.
And then that's a time when I can't put my investment into the game.
True.
So then I'll put on Twitch.
That makes sense.
When I'm eating my meals, I'll put on Twitch.
Daniel's more of our sort of, this makes sense.
Yeah.
But there are people that, obviously a lot of people that just sit at home and instead of playing Hearthstone will watch someone play Hearthstone.
So it might go
maybe because they're shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
They probably are.
Yeah, but it might go from a meal to, this is actually like...
I'm going to stay watching.
Yeah, this is cool. Or they're doing something. And there was a guy the other day, and this is where we're moving into the positivity of the rant. Yeah, so Eastern European, I'm pretty sure both of these guys are Swedish. No proof, but I think they are.
What colour are their hair?
So
blonde eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're Swedish.
Definitely European of some description.
So they're doing an English Twitch stream, and they're just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like that PewDiePie guy. He was fucking hilarious back in the day. I don't know if he still is now, but...
No, now he says stupid shit.
I used to watch that guy, like, just every so often, like if I was playing a game and I got bored of it, I'd just jump on and go, oh yeah, check this guy. Because he was fucking funny. Doing his playthroughs of scary games and him actually shitting himself. That shit was funny. But yeah, anyway, sorry.
No, that's right. No, there's these two, so Hearthstone regular streamers. And I'm pretty sure they're both Swedish. I think they've mentioned it. Doesn't matter. But they're doing an English stream and they're just funny. Like it's just, they don't even... I don't even think they know that they're being funny. But this guy, I lost my shit. I was laughing out loud while this guy was banging on about stuff. And he was like, all right, this is what's going to happen. And then, so like top decking in Hearthstone, it just means basically exactly the card you needed came out as you drew.
Yeah.
So he top decked and he called it. And then he just like lost his shit on stream.
Yeah.
And then he's like talking himself up, being all arrogant, but in a really funny way. Yeah, and I just lost my shit. Yeah, but it was all hilarious because you couldn't believe that it happened. And then he's just like, and then for like the next 15 minutes, he just kept on saying the same thing over and over again about how good he was.
Yeah.
And it was really funny.
It's essentially the equivalent of me telling my team members that I am their god.
Exactly.
Like, it just, it's a laugh.
Yeah.
Marginally true, but, like...
And that's the thing. And then you also, when you're watching that, there's a part of you that feels like, with Hearthstone, it's like, oh, fuck, that never happens to me. I can't believe he's streaming and that actually happened for him.
Yeah.
And then, but then you go back and play and you realize, oh, it happens to me all the
Can
time.
happen, yeah.
It's just the euphoria that I get out of it is so fleeting. But when I was watching him do it, the euphoria stuck around, and everyone that experienced that, they all got that together.
They all got that.
I like
Do you know
that.
what I mean?
I like that togetherness of the Twitch streaming.
And that's even with me just there lurking. So I never said, oh, I can't believe that happened. I never
The
did
chat
that.
probably exploded when it happened.
Correct. And I'm sitting there going, just I've never even read any of the chat. Don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
I just love the experience.
Do you think you'd ever get to the point where you start chatting? Like, would someone be so good, you're like, I want to be in this community? I mean...
Never. So I will always
so you just
be
don't
a lurker.
intend on it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
You'll
I think
always be a lurker or a streamer.
True.
I think you'd be a great streamer, to be honest,
Yeah, but that's...
because you've got so much
Is
rant.
this a job interview?
But there's too much to streaming though. And I've already tried. When I was playing Apex for like 10 hours a day,
You were fucking
it was
still are, I assume.
but it was 2 days. I made it through 2 days of 10 hours in a row, and then I was like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to play this game ever again.
Yeah.
So I can't do it. I could do like pro play, like Let's Pro plays and
See, I
stuff
love
like
the
that.
Let's
They're all
Pro
great.
plays. They're fucking fun because it's not streaming. We could do a live Let's Pro play, and we probably will.
Yeah, we'll get to that point. Once
when
we get the technology
once we
really
get
down packed.
set up and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm never going to do streaming.
I think I
because-
probably will eventually. Just dabble.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it full time. Maybe like once a week, schedule a one-a-week session. I know it's not going to build a following, but I'm playing games anyway. I might as well sit in front. I'm talking shit anyway. I might as well sit in front of the camera and do it.
Definitely something we do.
Yeah, but I mean, doing it in a community way where you're getting together with other people from around the world or doing whatever.
Yeah, that's cool.
And you're playing games together.
Destiny 2. Right.
Yeah, so getting together and doing all of that, that's so much better to me.
That's what I'm talking about with the streaming. Like, I don't think I could just sit and solo queue Fortnite for 10 hours straight. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah.
The games we played for a long time are games when there's 3 or 4 of us
yeah.
talking shit, and the game is secondary.
And where we have to revive whackers every time.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all about, and it's totally different when you're streaming.
Yeah.
It feels even with
It's almost
that
like a different game, right? Like you're not playing like you'd usually play
Yeah,
a lot of the time. You're playing because you're streaming.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like there's an element of loneliness, even though they've got a huge community. Don't get me wrong. Even
I get it.
You're still sitting in front of a camera and that's it.
By yourself.
Glancing at a chat window.
Yeah, and I don't think... Sorry, and it's a personality thing. And I feel like maybe some people wouldn't get that lonely feeling.
Yeah.
But to me... Just, like
I think
said,
we'd
2
have
days.
more fun just doing like random live videos whilst we're gaming instead of streaming. That would be
Correct.
way more fun.
Correct.
Because live videos, who knows what could happen.
Correct.
That-
A lot of shit.
That's a lot more fun. But I think that's probably it for the rant. I probably wanted to spend more time on the positivity, but
There is there is a lot of positivity to the streaming, but when there's 2.2 million people uniquely broadcasting every month, there's got to be a limit where they've got to just be like,
Everyone can't be
nah. Yeah.
Everyone
If
can't
everyone
be
was good, then there'd be no money to go around for the
Correct.
good ones.
Yeah.
yeah. But I feel like there's enough there that, but I cannot deal with these really shitty ones. It's
I
just,
really want to just tune into this guy.
Do you feel like
a
they're...
taste? I just want to get a taste.
I can find it.
Do
Yeah.
you feel like they're really shitty because they're starting out, or they're just shitty because they don't really have any idea or any direction?
Yeah, no direction.
So
They don't know
so
what
it's
to do.
just lack of planning,
Yeah.
essentially. Well, that's what makes everything shitty. Lack of planning. We've gotten lucky because we don't plan anything.
Correct.
And we're actually pretty fantastic.
A
So,
little bit.
like, we're the exception. Godlike, you could say, But
No,
yeah.
Pull it off. No one else can.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the whole thing is that, and that's where I understand the irony, which is hilarious. But
Yeah.
these people, it's just frustrating because just don't start.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Plan, get something
I
else.
feel
sorted
like
before you
these
start.
are the people that only go into it because they see people making $1 million a year and they're like, Fuck
can do
that.
that.
Oh, I could sit there and play video games. I'll make $1 million a year. They've probably never owned a video game in their life.
Yeah.
And gone, let's just buy a video game and stream and make money. Nah, sorry, pal.
It's not how this works.
It's not how this works.
And that's the thing. I want to be able to watch those up and comers.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do that. It's
I feel like-
so painful to have
I
to
feel
get
like-
through the shit.
Yeah, I
There'd be
feel
a
like
good
that's
one.
on-
There'd be a diamond in the rough there somewhere.
I feel like that's on Twitch to really start monitoring, and it's, don't get me wrong, it's impossible. With 2.2 million people, it's
and once you
impossible
start
for
doing
them to
that-
pick out and go, oh, that's a good one, but,
They do that to a degree. They'd promote them, but
well, you pay to
if you
promote
stop
yourself.
people getting access to it,
I
that's
think,
the platform.
do
dead.
they have paid promotion on Twitch? Like you
Yeah.
pay to be higher up?
and you become a partner, is it?
affiliate.
An affiliate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitch partner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, it's all good. It's all this is like I said,
There's
it's
only,
not-
out of that 2.2 million, there's 17,000 Twitch partners
Wow. Okay.
as of April.
One more question on the rant. Do you follow people as a streamer? Like, it doesn't matter what they play, you're following that streamer, or do you do it solely by video game?
See, once again, it's like I said with the different breeds that are on Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm lucky as a lurker, and that's why I'll always be a lurker.
Yeah.
Is that I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
So I am just in and out of different
just-
streams.
you're all over the
So
place.
sometimes I'm just going to do it based on game, what I
Yeah.
want to watch based on game. But then, I can do it on stream. But at the moment, I'm just really into the chill of the Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Because it's more about the guy speaking to you about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, and there's a girl. I watch a girl as well. She's fantastic.
Yeah, you do.
And it's just... it's super chill with the...
Did she sell her own bathwater?
That was a news article, wasn't it?
Wait,
She was Twitch, right? Is that where that came from?
Was
Yeah.
it Twitch?
I don't know.
Somebody-
She's a streamer of some sort.
some science fucker who has a lab
Yeah.
bought it, and they're like, if this is actually her bathwater, there will be traces of her DNA in there. Fucking nothing.
Oh, really?
Nothing.
Of course.
So she's a fraud.
So she's a fraud.
And she sold it out. Like, it's sold out.
Yeah. So basically,
Bitch.
what they were saying is they're very open to class action lawsuit.
Yeah. You would be. You're
Yeah.
advertising something very clearly that.
Yeah. And
Even if
somebody
it is
who's
disgusting
smarter than everybody else is
bathwater.
just like, let's just test this.
Oh, yes,
Wow.
that's smart of him to buy the bathwater.
Yeah.
Well, if he's going to sue her for fucking, I'm pretty sure he's going to get more money back.
Interesting.
No, but it's, when you're lurking, you can be whatever you
You can
like.
do whatever
but
you like.
for the longest time, I haven't been just following a streamer.
Yeah. You just been going,
Now,
wow.
it's just by games, whatever I feel like watching at the time. But obviously there are some great streamers out there that you can get involved with.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it gets too stale being, and that's why I am a lurker. Just watching the one, I like to
Get over it.
Yeah, and
Change it up.
I like to move around and just go and see what's good. But to me, at the moment, it all comes down to games. So, Teamfight Tactics. Have you guys heard of that game?
Is that the one that just overtook Dota on occasions as most streamed or whatever?
Correct. Yeah.
I've heard of it just because of that.
Yeah. So
Kid at work mentioned it, and I'm like, I doubt it. It's gone over Dota. He goes, yeah.
yeah,
Game I've never heard of.
yeah. So
Not
that's-
all the time. Dota's probably still king, I assume.
No, but that's that's smashing it. So
What is it?
It's just exploded.
Is it Dota with a different skin?
It's League of Legends.
Fuck my life.
It's League of Legends characters on where you do a whole scenario of different little battles on a little.
So it's Dota.
No, it's like you see the characters fight, but it's on like a little, almost like a checkers board or something.
Oh, okay.
And then you just position your guys, and you don't really have control over them. You
Yeah.
just have control over their attributes and everything, and then they just go and they fight until they all kill each other.
So it's totally accurate battle simulator.
Yeah, and then it's like rounds, and
Yeah.
then eventually there's crowned a winner over a period of time. So I feel like it's one of those games where I could really get into it, and I could actually quite enjoy it. Probably more from a watching perspective. It's super confusing.
You like to watch, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, it's okay. Enough of that.
Lurker that likes to watch.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely, but
Sums you up.
it's super confusing though. Like you could not ever dream to start watching that and understand what the fuck is going on unless
my
you've
favourite.
got any League background. If you have no idea what League is, nothing about it.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, done.
Done.
Yeah, so
Moving on.
Yeah.
it's quite a hardcore game, but it's really good for hardcore gamers.
Yeah.
Like and it's exploding.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's doing really well.
One last little sneaky segment before we close it off. Just some, I don't even know what to call this, upcoming releases. What are we going to be playing over the next few weeks? Mainly because I just want to talk about Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Comes out on fucking Friday.
Oh, really?
Are you ready for that?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. I
Your
don't.
Pokemon shit. Marvel
Is it
Ultimate
free?
Alliance is coming out. No, it's not free.
Fuck.
What do I do? Talk to me about this game.
So this is a, like, beat 'em up.
Oh, no, I know that.
Ah.
How do I get it?
It comes out in stores and online.
Okay.
It's normal release.
Normal
Just a
release.
regular full price.
Yeah.
No fucking free-to-play models or anything like that.
Okay.
A full price Marvel game with a better story than any other Marvel game in existence.
Is this this fancy one we're talking about? That just no, that was the
Not about
Avengers game.
fancy. It's the cartoony looking one.
So it's not that Avengers game that.
Switch. No.
Okay.
Switch exclusive, cartoony, beat 'em up.
Wait, so it's Switch exclusive, so it's
Correct.
not available as everything.
No, I meant in store.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not available.
Yeah,
on
right.
consoles. Switch exclusive.
Do we play together?
Probably.
Yes.
From the start?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll
drop
probably-
in, drop out, co-op. I don't know how many players.
Yeah.
I'll
Probably
research.
get. Oh, actually, yeah, I'll probably get that. If
Oh,
it's
no,
It's
Switch,
going to be a shitload of fun.
Oh, no, I'm keen.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Probably a Let's Pro play.
Yeah.
I
dare say.
definitely like. I don't know. It might be a bit too graphically intense for my likings on the Switch. But let's
Nah,
give it a
it's on the
I like
cartoony,
pixel games
simple
on
side.
Switch.
Okay, you like indie games, the indie
Yeah.
console.
run. Yeah.
Fair.
I feel like we really needed a game. I know
Yeah.
you guys have been playing Destiny, but I feel like we needed a game. Maybe
We
this
actually.
is...
What was
this
the
could be
last?
it.
What was
Yeah.
the last game that we all locked into as a 4-player squad?
Division.
Yeah.
Division. But
And that
then,
lost us with their. You need 20 players to raid, and you need to be friends with them all.
no,
Fuck
they
off.
literally lost me with. We're releasing the raid this weekend. 6 months down the track,
and then it comes out.
and
later.
it comes out, and
We get
then they
fucked
tell
on
me that I
console.
can't do it because I don't have any friends.
Yeah,
Shiny fucking things.
Yeah.
The next shiny thing came along, we're done.
that's
what was,
true.
What was the next shiny thing?
Everything else.
Nothing. We've
E3.
been sporadic. Yeah, E3 just threw us all over the place.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Reeves.
Oh,
Yeah.
imagine when Cyber... Oh,
Don't.
imagine when that comes out.
Oh, everything else is just getting thrown out.
Yeah, we're all going to go underground because no one's going to be. There's no one. There is multiplayer.
How?
I don't know, but there's a team working on Cyberpunk.
No, there's
multiplayer.
3 versions of the game they're working
that
on,
too.
which is
They're
weird.
working on different games, like a
Yeah.
spin-off, I think.
Yeah,
at
right.
the same time, and a multiplayer aspect.
I'll just take a standalone multiplayer game. I would pay more money for it if it's good with a standalone
From what
story.
they've shown us, it doesn't look like multiplayer would suit it. But I trust these guys. Obviously, they know what they're
Well, it's
doing.
just first person. But that
but
you've
it's
seen
not a-
story
As
mode,
they've
though.
said, it's not a first-person shooter. It's an RPG first.
Yeah, but they could take out the RPG element and just have first person shooter in a multiplayer. Easy.
Yeah, they could.
If you have it as a standalone game, it should be fine. But
Hmm.
adding that into this core concept on the same
which they're
disc,
doing.
which is don't do it.
Interesting.
Do we need a Cyberpunk hype segment
Yeah,
for
So
every
every
episode?
week we just talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we'll add that segment in. So from now on, we'll have a Cyberpunk hype segment
Cool.
with
Yeah.
all the Cyberpunk news because there's generally a bit of news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
yeah.
Also, can I throw this in? You cannot buy stuff from the CD Projekt Red store in Australia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So CD Projekt Red hate Australians. All of us.
Unless they give
That's
us some demo discs.
Feel
or
free
demo
to send
stuff
me the
play.
hoodie that I'm trying to purchase with cash money.
Yeah.
That I want my Australian dollars.
Would you say this was the online shopping segment of the podcast?
Yeah. Yeah. Next segment.
Yeah. Okay.
Segment.
Segments. Well,
One other thing I wanted to rant about. Oh, just a quick one.
Too many
We'll be
rants.
chatting it about in the next
podcast.
podcast. So this is the next episode segment. San Diego Comic Con is next week, and Marvel Avengers will be shown. I dare say we're getting gameplay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So we'll have a gameplay segment next week then.
Yeah. And we'll talk about Marvel Avengers. So obviously our hype was a little bit after E3.
It was shit.
The
I hated
Marvel
it.
Avengers game?
I thought it was fucking shit.
Their showing was terrible. This is where they redeem themselves. Square Enix.
Segment.
Will they sneak in
the redemption segment.
Will there be Final Fantasy DLC in the Marvel game? God, I hope so.
Of course there is.
You can download all the Final Fantasy games inside the Avengers game
Yeah.
for no fucking reason.
But you have to sit there third person as fucking Iron Man playing it on a television
Correct.
behind Iron Man.
Oh, Lego.
Lego.
Like Lego Avengers. Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, that would be good.
That's the thing that's happened already.
Yeah,
We'll
but-
keep that for the Lego segment.
But do it better.
Tell you what would be better, Lego Final Fantasy. Re-release all the games in Lego form.
But then you've got to
Can't go wrong.
And then they've got the option to re-release
Re-release
the
them.
Lego re-release sections of the Final Fantasy
So my drunken rant
And then
last
bring
week
it to mobile.
was amazing. 'Cause-
about re-releasing shit
yeah.
doesn't include Lego. You can do whatever the fuck you want if it's Lego.
Well, they're re-releasing the Star Wars game, but they're not. It's a redo.
It's
So they're doing. So all the Star Wars games they've already done, they're doing them again, but better. And the new Star Wars Last Jedi. And
as long as it's Lego,
Skywalker.
Lego can do whatever the fuck they want.
Okay, Lego, there's no rules for them.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But outside of everything else, fuck it.
The only rules I'd give for Lego would be to change Forza Horizon Lego to fucking have all racing Lego cars.
And add Keanu Reeves.
Yep.
Lego minifig. That's all I ask.
That's all.
It's pretty simple.
Fucking not asking much, guys.
And on that note, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for listening. It's been a pleasure.
Make sure you like, subscribe,
Facebook,
Instagram,
jump on the Facebook group, The Barracks.
Spotify, iTunes. Give us a review on iTunes.
YouTube?
5 stars only,
YouTube.
we're not interested.
Not much on YouTube, but more coming.
I dare say let's confirm a Let's Pro play for Marvel.
Yeah.
Alliance, Ultimate
Yeah, let's
Alliance.
do that. We'll do that next weekend.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
Next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend. Cool. All right.
Thanks, fam.
Thanks, fam.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.
How the fuck do I stop this thing?